The previous two in the 4-video series describe the ancient life events and anatomically modern human-like animalistic creatures on Earth in context of Islamic creationism. This third video in the series of 4 will present the behaviorally modern human's dominance on Earth resources per the advanced knowledge received by Adam, peace be upon him, in the heavens. Behaviorally modern Homo sapiens sapiens. Regarding the unique creation of Adam, peace be upon him, with respect to his progeny. We learn from Sahih Bukhari Hadith number 3326, that he was of 60 cubits, or 90 feet tall in heavens, but by descent on earth his progeny continued to be of reduced size. Accordingly, all ancient human fossils on earth are found to be of smaller or natural sizes. Upper Paleolithic model presents that around 40 to 50,000 years ago modern human behavior abruptly arose on the earth, and were only surviving one while replacing all other hominins from the earth. Per archaeological evidence, behaviorally modern humans were transporting raw materials at distances up to 300 kilometers, or 186 miles for trade. Had smaller and lighter weapons with blade technology capable of being propelled to hunt a giant woolly mammoth from a more comfortable distance. Modern humans were using composite tools, while could have abstract thought, planning, cooperative labor, diversity, standardization, as well as control and use of fire per evidence of hearths. They had heavy reliance on social learning, while conducting burial, fishing, and figurative art. They also had systematic use of pigment and jewelry for decoration or self-ornamentation. Quran 2nd chapter Al-Baqarah and verse 31 tells us, "And he taught Adam all the names, then showed them to the angels, saying, 'Inform me of the names of these, if you are truthful.'" Therefore, it can be understood that Adam, peace be upon him, possessed advanced knowledge or skills taught by Allah, and thus his progeny had superiority on earth, while in competition with both human and non-human species. The sudden changes around 40 to 50,000 years ago that helped behaviorally modern humans to push other hominin species to extinction and establish populations all over the earth, are still being investigated by scientific process. Population replacement hypothesis by paleoanthropologists explains how modern humans spread to new lands, while also replacing the populations of other hominins. Based on studies of fossil records and ancient climate, it has been found that about 70,000 years ago, Sumatra blew apart in the explosion termed as the Toba supereruption. Later, in the prism of Toba's volcanic winter, a series of subsequent genetic bottlenecks caused behaviorally modern humans to spread and direct its wanderings by the vagaries of climate, environment, and competition with species both hominin and non-human. We know that progeny of Adam, peace be upon him, is the only species that can use entire resources on the earth after complete dominance and replacing other hominins. This dominant access to earth resources has been described in Quran 17th chapter Al-Isra and verse 70, which says, "And we have certainly honored the children of Adam, and carried them on the land and sea, and provided for them of the good things, and preferred them over much of what we have created, with definite preference." Therefore, based on Quran 4th chapter An-Nisa and verse 1, which states, "O mankind, fear your Lord, who created you from one soul, and created from it its mate, and dispersed from both of them many men and women. And fear Allah, through whom you ask one another, and the wombs." Muslims can assume that the sudden change around 40 to 50,000 years ago resulting in behaviorally modern humans' dominance on Earth may have coincided with the arrival of Adam and Eve, peace be upon them,